Chapter 1. You are not your mind. Are you feeling tired, struggling with anxiety, stress, or fear? Do you want more happiness and peace in your life? Well, The Power of Now is a revolutionary book that can show you how to live in the present moment by letting go of the burden of the past and future. Your thoughts and feelings could change your life. There was a time when the author, Eckhart Tolle, felt completely lost. He was unhappy with his life and emotionally depressed. But then, a big shift happened in him. He realized that the past and future were just illusions. The only real thing is the present. Everything else is a mirage. Chapter 1. You are not your mind. The author introduces an idea that shapes the entire book. Think of your mind as a constantly flowing river of thoughts. Most people identify deeply with this thought-filled mind and consider it their true self. However, the author challenges this belief. He encourages us to step back and observe our thoughts without judgment. Imagine you are sitting by a river, watching the water flow. You are not the water. You are the one observing it. In the same way, you are not your thoughts. You are the consciousness that observes them. True self-awareness comes when we recognize this separation. The mind is like a useful tool, much like a radio that constantly broadcasts thoughts, memories, and worries. But you are the one tuning it, choosing which station to listen to. The simple point here is that your mind is one thing, and you are something entirely different. Once you understand this, you realize that both the past and future are illusions. The only reality is the present moment, and it's here in this moment that you truly exist. So, take a deep breath, feel the air filling your lungs, and focus on the sensations in your body. That's you, only you. As you embrace this moment, you touch the essence of life itself. Remember, you are not your mind. You are the awareness beyond it. And in that awareness lies the key to inner peace and true happiness. Chapter 2. Consciousness, the way out of pain. Consciousness is the key to freeing ourselves from the trap of pain and suffering. Most of us carry around the heavy burden of emotions and memories. These feelings can weigh us down and cause pain. It's like carrying a big bag full of worries, regrets, and fears. But true freedom lies in the present moment. Imagine you're sitting in a class. The past is like yesterday's homework, and the future is like tomorrow's exam. But right now, you're only listening to your teacher. That's the present moment. Sometimes, our minds get so busy, it's like there's a constant chatter in our heads. That voice, the one that never stops talking, those are your thoughts and feelings. But guess what? You're not that voice. You are the one who hears it. Imagine looking at clouds in the sky. Your thoughts are like those clouds, drifting by. You are the sky, vast and still. So next time you feel overwhelmed by your thoughts or emotions, remember, you are not them. You are the observer, and in that awareness, you'll find peace. Chapter 3. Moving deep into the now. Imagine sitting in a peaceful room. The air feels calm, and your mind is free, even if just for a moment, from its usual chatter. You're not thinking about the past, nor worrying about the future. Instead, you're fully immersed in the present moment. This chapter explains how we can tap into the power of now, and the best way to do that is through mindfulness. Mindfulness means being aware of everything around you, yet remaining calm. The author suggests that by focusing on ordinary things, like walking, talking, eating, and breathing, we can find that inner peace. These are simple actions we do every day, yet when we pay full attention to them, we experience more peace in our lives. It's about truly living in the moment. Chapter 4. Don't live in the past or future. We've all seen people who dwell on the past. They constantly think, what if I had done this differently? Or people who are always worried about the future, wondering, What if I don't get my dream job? Take a moment to think about it. What good does it do to worry about the past or the future? For instance, imagine a student who failed an exam. Crying about the results won't change anything. The regret and sadness won't help them pass next time. And that's why they won't be able to live their life fully. The key here is to let go of the tension that comes from the past and future, and simply live in the present. We often get so caught up in our emotions that we begin to believe that we are our emotions. This leads us to stress, anxiety, and pain. But the trick is to observe our emotions without making any decisions about them, to experience them as temporary, and to remember that they are not who we are. Our thoughts continuously surround us, and we become so attached to them that they pull us away from the present moment. But the truth is, you are the observer of your mind. Let the ideas come and go, but don't become obsessed with them. Living with awareness in the present moment is the path to experiencing true peace and happiness. Chapter 5. The state of presence. We often think of presence as something we wait for, like the anticipation of an event or staying active in a task. But the author tells us that true presence is much deeper than that. It's not about expecting something to happen or being busy all the time. True presence means being fully immersed in the now, free from distractions. It's when you stop seeking happiness outside of yourself and realize it's always been within you. Chapter 6. The inner body. In this chapter, the author takes us beyond the power of now and reveals a deeper truth within us. This is about connecting with your inner body, your truest self. The author explains that our physical body and mind are fleeting, but within us lies a deep, stable, and eternal consciousness that cannot be described. It must be experienced. You can connect with this inner body by engaging in activities such as deep breathing, listening to peaceful music, or spending time in nature. These activities help us tune into this profound aspect of ourselves. When we experience this inner body, our life begins to transform. We feel more peace, joy, and vitality. But before you can truly connect with this inner body, it's essential to release the burdens of the past. Forgiveness, letting go of the past, and being present in the now are the steps to this journey. Dive deep within, beyond words and ideas, and you'll find a place of eternal calm. This is your inner body. Try to feel it and let its energy flow within you. Chapter 7. Portals into the unmanifested. These portals are doors that take us beyond the boundaries of the mind, offering a profound experience of presence and awakening. The unmanifested refers to that eternal, formless consciousness, which is difficult to explain with words but can be felt deeply. The book discusses various portals that can help us access this state, such as connecting with nature. By deeply experiencing the beauty of nature, we open ourselves to this unmanifested state. Another portal is observing the mind, watching your thoughts and emotions without judgment. A third is body awareness, becoming conscious of your physical sensations. These portals are ways to transcend the limitations of the mind and enter into a higher state of being. Through these practices, we move closer to the unmanifested, a place where we can experience true peace and connection with the universe. It's about being fully present in the moment, feeling the pulse of life itself. Chapter 8. Online relationships. No matter the nature of your relationship, being present in the moment can transform it. By fully focusing on the present, you can avoid getting lost in the burdens of the past or worries about the future. When relationships get caught in cycles of love and hate, they cause pain. To break free from this cycle, bring peace within yourself and love unconditionally. Often, we try to fill our inner void through relationships, which can become addictive. The key to freeing yourself from this is experiencing your inner perfection. Maintaining relationships with conscious presence is the path to enlightenment. Focus on changing yourself, not others. Through compassion and acceptance, relationships can grow and flourish. The author believes that women are more emotionally connected than men, which might make their path to enlightenment easier. The book also highlights the social and cultural reasons for the mass suffering experienced by women. To overcome this, women need to accept and forgive themselves and each other. The message here isn't to withdraw from people, but to break free from the ego's hold. Accept yourself unconditionally and connect with others without expectations. By living in the now, you can find peace and love unconditionally. Relationships shouldn't be a means to fill your own incompleteness, but rather a way to experience enlightenment. Stop trying to change others and focus on changing yourself. Women, by recognizing their potential for enlightenment, can break free from mass suffering. Ultimately, healthy relationships with oneself form the foundation for happy relationships. Chapter 9. Beyond happiness and unhappiness, there is peace. In this chapter, the author leads us beyond the dualities of happiness and unhappiness, into a state of peace. Life's deeper truths reveal that these emotions are temporary. True peace lies within us, beyond the ups and downs of good and bad. To reach this peace, we must go beyond duality and understand life's higher purpose, which transcends our personal interests. End the drama of life. Detach yourself from mental stories and narratives that drag you into emotional turbulence. Stay present, accept the impermanence of life, and flow with the changes that come. Recognize negativity when it arises, learn from it, and let it go. This process of using and discarding negativity is a vital step towards peace. The author explains that compassion is more than just pity. It's a deep connection and understanding of different realities. Through compassion, we can connect more deeply with the present moment and with the world around us. Chapter 10. The meaning of surrender. Surrender means accepting the present moment and letting go of resistance, whether it's in the form of situations, thoughts, or emotions. It's the path to releasing control over the ego and finding inner peace. From mind to spiritual energy. Surrender takes us beyond the restless energy of the mind and connects us with the calm and stable energy of the spirit. Surrender in relationships. For healthy relationships, surrender is essential. It doesn't mean trying to change others, but accepting them as they are and choosing how we respond. Transforming illness into knowledge. Illness can be seen as an opportunity for internal change and enlightenment. Through surrender, we can transform illness into a gateway to freedom from pain. Finding peace in sorrow. Rather than rejecting or fighting sorrow, accepting it and experiencing it deeply is what sets us free. Surrender allows us to turn sorrow into a source of peace and compassion. The power to choose. We always have the power to choose how we respond to situations, no matter how difficult they are. Surrender isn't about inactivity, but about living with awareness and acceptance. Instead of resisting life's flow, we must have the courage to go with it. This is true surrender. True surrender gives you inner peace, greater clarity, and new strength to face life's challenges. Remember, you always have the power to choose. Now, choose to embrace the present moment and walk the path of surrender. Friends, this was our book summary. Please let us know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you.